If there's one thing we can count on from y'all, it's commenting on our videos. That's one of our favorite things to do, is go down and respond to what your comments are, specifically on our What We're Buying series. We've got What We're Buying, Jake does What I'm Buying, occasionally we do What You're Buying, and that's what we're doing today.
We're perusing the comments. If you ever want to show up in one of these videos, leave us something thoughtful or maybe a little bit trolly. Let's get on into your picks, and the video starts Joshua. Highest level of gratitude to our patrons who power the channel through Patreon. Check out the Patreon link in the description to learn about monthly giveaways, VIP Discord access, and even our official playmat.
For a limited time, join the Patreon at any level and receive a free Jake or Joel Neon Dynasty sticker while supplies last.
Hello and welcome to The Day.
Thank you for spending your time with us.
I'm Jake.
I'm Joel. Welcome back to another episode of Jake and Joel Magic. We are going to go through your comments and respond to them. Some trolly, like Jake said, and some that are just good ideas that we didn't include in our videos. But before we get into them, if you would consider hitting that subscribe, hitting that like button. If you like the video by the end of it, it greatly helps us out.
That's a great way to support the channel with just the click of a button. And if you are a fan of Jake and Joel or Magic, consider heading on over to Patreon. Find the links to all of that in the description of the video.
Big shout out to our channel sponsor, Dragon Shield. If you want to buy Dragon Shield products on the internet, using the link down in the description directly helps the channel. Jake, let's jump into some crazy comments. $500 we're buying sealed boxes of Commander Legends. $1,000 we're buying sealed set boxes of Modern Horizons 2. Really nice, thorough answer to how we normally approach our What We're Buying series.
Yeah, in that video, we have 4 levels: $10, $100, $500, and $1,000. So MTG Burgeoning, they broke it down and they told us what they would buy at every level. You know, I really do love Commander Legends at the $500. They're going to be getting around 5 boxes of those. I actually am going to be highlighting that product in a video that I have coming up as well, just because I think that the risk on that product is really low. There's really good cards in it with Vampiric, Mana Drain, Jeweled Lotus that everybody knows about, among a multitude of random cards. Some have proven themselves and some have a lot of room to grow in time.
With Burgeoning's other picks here, Moon Silver Key, I think it's a fine card. I'm not really sure about that one myself. But Achroma's Will I've played with multiple times, and I gotta tell you, it's an all-star. I completely agree with Burgeoning, but 4 CMC is a big difference from the 3 CMC that a lot of these instant speed indestructible effects sit around. And so I really wonder if over time that 4 CMC is gonna start getting pushed further down the list, 1 through 10 playables, if you want an instant speed effect like that, by the constant reprinting or printing new of 3 mana or even 2 mana versions of this.
Cards that come to mind, Heroic Intervention, for example, which is 2 mana value, 1 green, 1 other, that's permanence, hexproof, and indestructible for half the mana value. That's pretty much what you're going to be playing this card for. However, Achroma's Will offers versatility, and that is a big deal. Being able to, you know, give the team Flying, Vigilance, Double Strike is a big deal, and then also being able to give the team Lifelink, Indestructible, and Pro All Colors is crazy. But if you control your commander as you cast a spell, you may choose both. So yeah, I agree. I think the card is incredibly strong. When the set first came out, I was very high on this card as well. That 4 mana value might be holding it back just a little bit. All right, so Michael M here says, I'm picking up Full Art Foil Academy Manufactor at around $10. Clue Food Treasure support is only going to grow. I agree. Not to mention all the new Clue support from the Stranger Things Secret Lair. Good point. I'm also speculating on Full Art Drum Bellower at just under $5. A White Creature Seedborn Muse is too good and has great potential, especially since it's a Commander Precon Set Booster Commander slot exclusive Academy Manufactor. That card is nuts, dude. And then if you have anything that replicates a token or anything that gives you double of that kind of stuff, Manufactor can just like grow your board, gain you a lot of life, draw you cards. It pretty much does everything, and it's also colorless.
Streets of New Capenna has a ton of new treasure cards, and honestly, I was already sort of feeling maybe we take the foot off the gas with treasure tokens. Didn't know they still had room to push the gas pedal to the floor and really make treasure tokens ridiculous. Every time Clued Food or Treasure support is printed, it just gets better, which was, I think, your point, Michael. So I can absolutely see that card minus a reprint going way up, especially full art foil versions of it. If they aren't Pringling, they're selling, baby. Jake Brendan S says, I'm glad you guys are super high. On the new secret layer drop. Oh my God, I thought he was a narc for a second.
That was close. Needs to be careful with comments like that. We're trying to run a tight ship. Safe ship. Safe and tight.
A very safe ship.
That's right.
Steve S coming through with the advice says, maybe for a 3-video teaser, don't say what your 1000 level card is. Just say you're saving it for 3 months. Steve, I think a 3-month long video is going to be a little bit longer than the YouTube algorithm wants to push to people. I don't think that I can just say only 72 more days. Oh, 71 more days until the 1000 level card is revealed. Please stick with us. I have to go to sleep now, but stay here. It's going to be a cradle.
What's crazy is this got 2 upvotes.
Maybe there's something here.
Maybe it's both of their own accounts. Who knows?
Just because I want to meme on our viewers a little bit more, Mr. Puckery said, single card selections, gentlemen. One $10, one $100, one $500, and one $1,000 card. No sets, single cards only. I made this suggestion a while ago. Give it a single test drive to see if you can do it. A one and done special installment for your channel, please.
This is a request that we get. We get this where people are like, just do one of each.
It is interesting how often we see people request that we just stick it to one card. But a lot of times, if you're just saying, I want to buy one $1,000 card, there's a pool of like 25 cards that we would always be picking from. So we try and give it a little bit more variance than just a single card from each one.
I don't know. Maybe it is worth giving it a whirl. Who knows?
Bad Boy Gaming came through and said revised booster box at $13,500 after tax. Look, man, that's not a budget level. $13,000 is only doable by like you and the taco man.
I just wasted a taco.
Keep your expensive stuff over in your ivory towers. We don't have this kind of cash around here.
He did open that, and if you do want to go watch an old box being opened, go to Bad Boy Gaming and check it out, because that was an incredible time to behold.
Fucking volcanic island. Oh my God.
Bino says, man, you guys sit really close to each other.
Yeah, you should see us when we're in the same town.
ZK Motivation commented, everyone who reads this, we don't know each other and probably never will, but I wish you all the best in life and all the luck in the world. Heart face emoji, heart face emoji, big smile, big smile, big smile, big smile.
Well, that's just wholesome. Did you block them? I really hope that you did.
I hid them from the channel.
It got 36 likes.
People really like the positivity, but not here. Deleted.
That had to be a bot, right?
Probably a bot. It looks like the avatar could be Pokimane, so unless it's Pokimane on her alt, spreading some positivity on small MTG channels.
Simply the best.
No! Oh, Jesus Christ!
Chris N, longtime commenter on the channel, says, I just picked up a food chain for $40 because of your last video. You're welcome. Looks like I'm also getting the foil Righteous Cause for my life gain deck now.
You're welcome. Dude, Righteous Cause is a great card, and it has net me so much life. And I know that it costs 5 mana, and that's kind of expensive, but we don't play CEDH level commander. We are just kind of in like that mid power level to like highly tuned decks. Dude, Righteous Cause, I promise you, like that card is so strong, and it just sits there and passively nets life whenever something attacks. It's very, very good.
He also said, you guys and your magic cards. JM Day Warehouse says, I'm doing my set collecting, but also aiming for oddities, reserve list, and old foils at the moment. Also specking Silver Age foils, particularly Planeswalkers, between Lorwyn and Avacyn restored in foil. Old foils have been getting a lot of buzz on the internet lately, Jake. I know you've talked a lot about 7th edition foils before.
Something happened with retro foils, reinvigorated collectors to go back and find some of their favorite cards. Like, you can have a regular Necropotence, or you can go get that blingin version, Necropotence. It's got the old bubbly like black border back when it looked really toxic. Those are just going to start getting soaked up, whether or not the card is reserve list, whether or not the card is highly printed, whatever. I think people are going to seek out those old borders.
Tactics Attacks says, I like the not financial advice financial advice. Welcome to the channel. We appreciate you being here. This is not financial advice. Tonight at 11 says, this channel makes me wish I had a regular playgroup. Commander looks like so much more fun now. Honestly, that is what we aim for. So I'm really happy that that's coming through. If you do want to play Commander with us, jump into our Discord. We've got a Commander League that's run through our Patreon. Any level of our Patreon makes you eligible. There are prizes at the end of every month. The formats are always rotating, and it is proxy friendly. Play from the comfort of your home over spell table. Come jump into our Discord. Link is down in the description below. Ask around. Somebody will tell you how you can jump in and get involved.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great way. If you are like, man, I need a play group, well, come hang out.
King Ginger 33 said Steel Shaper's gift is at $20 right now. Not too long ago, it was at $60. So now would be a good time to pick it up if you're playing an equipment deck. I sort of agree and sort of disagree with you. It's going to get reprinted a few more times in the next year or two because it can really fit anywhere. There's nothing tying it specifically to any mechanical piece of any, set that's come out. Steel Shaper's gift is one that could start popping up, especially if they can get that price down into the $5 to $10 range, which I think is where this card should be if it had enough reprints.
Tutors, man. I can't say enough about cards that tutor. What did this guy say? Jake looks like the Ancient Aliens guy.
We're able to create a two-headed dog with 6 legs. Is it possible that a similar creature existed thousands of years ago?
Yeah, I know. I went as that guy once for Halloween.
Matt Caster Mage, MTG, friend of the channel, says 100% buy your fetches now. Jake, I felt obligated to repeat this again. They're still really low in price. In 2 years, people are going to be complaining about the price of them. We are trying to tell you now, this is when you should be buying your Fetchlands that were just printed. We approach it as signaling to our community when cards are at their all-time low and they're highly playable commander cards, or we think a card is significantly undervalued currently, like the Fetchlands that just came out, we signal it's a good time to buy. We also signal the other side. This card is way overpriced right now. It's overpriced because it's scarce. Like Jake said, it's only had one printing, or it's a mythic in its set, and there's nothing keeping it from being reprinted in literally any set they want it to be in. That's how we approach it, is signaling highs and lows so that you can build your collection more effectively. Sell some $40 card that used to be a 50-cent bulk rare and has been sitting in a box for you for 3 years. We're going to signal to you, hey, that card's at $40 right now. This is going to pay for a couple of Friday Night Magics for you. Go up there and draft and have a good time instead of it just sitting in the box collecting dust.
Play the game. You got to know the game. You got to know like what people like to play, because then you're able to go in and be like, this looks undervalued and niche, and then you're able to spot some stuff.
Triodium said, yesterday I went to nearly all the card shops in the state and did a total buyout of Goblin Tokens, over 900 goblins.
Why?
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 Why though? It's so much gas.
Why?
Oh man.
What state?
I hope it's like Rhode Island, please.
Seriously. Look, you helped us make this video. We really appreciate all of the input that y'all ever have. We have improved our videos vastly over time from people's feedback.
Opinion.
And now we're able to make some fun videos with you as part of it, so we appreciate it. If you're not a member of the channel, hit.
Do something with a button.
Your input is invaluable on these videos, and we love going through, making fun of some of you just a little bit. I hope you know it's in good fun. We're just jashing, we're just ribbing.
I told Joel not to do any of that stuff. I said that we should treat everybody with kindness, and Joel was like, no, let's try to have some fun. And I said, don't do that, Joel.
He said, be sweet, and I said, dunk on fools. Got it.
I told him not to do that. I told him not to make it weird. I said, don't make fun of anybody. And you know what he decided to do? Was he was going to do it anyway. And I told him, don't do that.
I'm definitely on restriction.
But he doesn't listen to me. He does it his way. And I don't get to say anything. But he does. He did it his way. So I says, you don't do that. But he says, we're doing it how we're doing it.
That's right.